Hi all, welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. This video talks about correct inner work that is done via Solar Plexus Chakra, and chakra alignment is the right way to fix the problems in your twin flame ascension journey. Whether you're a star seed, a light worker or a twin flame, you all need to do correct inner work. So let's get started and let's dive deep into this video.
Here is a very important video for you, and we're going to be talking about an emotion, a feeling, or you can say for some people an issue that they've been going through during the ascension journey. Many people go through this feeling that one day they are there and they are doing well in their inner work journey, and the other day they are not there yet. Everybody wants to rise up in their ascension journey. That's the goal, the reason why you are doing inner work. And let me tell you, people who do inner work are obviously in their senses much more than what a normal person is who doesn't know anything about inner work or doesn't believe in inner work or doesn't even have the need to do any inner work. So definitely inner work and ascension is a lifestyle. Even though inner work and ascension is a lifestyle, there are people, a lot of us also are into some addiction patterns and bad habits from which we are struggling to get out of on a regular basis. The good part is that we are doing inner work. The good part is that we want to improve the standards of living in the right way, living in awareness. I'm going to explain to all of you beautiful angels out there that illumination and runner and chaser dynamic, the skip, the jump is happening with a lot of people, which means that some days they feel like they're illuminated and they're harmonizing and everything is going great, but the other day they're back into runner chaser dynamic. This can also happen with forgiveness, where one day a person feels that they want to forgive other people who have hurt them and it's okay to forgive them, and then the other day they feel like no, why should I forgive them? Why? They've hurt me so much. I'm not gonna let it go that easily. So whenever you are in the ascension journey, you have to understand that duality to non-duality, which is duality to singularity, is actually one cycle. It doesn't mean that this cycle will happen in your life only once. It means that this cycle will go on multiple times in order to make you reach to source. So I'm going to share the stages with you again. So let's say you are in a situation. It's a heavy duty situation. It's a result of programming, generational curses, and your own karma. Or it could be possible that you have signed up a contract. Whatever the reason is for you being in that situation, you have to start from duality, then awakening, testing and crisis, runner chaser. Eventually you surrender, you give up, and you say, okay, fine, I am not gonna be the doer. So there are also two types of surrender. One surrender happens with the ego, and the other surrender happens to source. And a lot of people actually end up surrendering to ego also, but then they are in a different path, they are in a different journey altogether. Once we surrender, automatically illumination takes place, harmony happens, and we reach from harmony to non-duality. In between there is also union. The goal is actually harmony to union. So from harmony to non-duality, we have union. So there can be cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, cycle 4, cycle 5, cycle 6 and cycle 7. And I'll tell you why 7 cycles are important. Technically speaking, people who are very advanced actually go through 12 cycles because we have 12 chakras around our body. But for most people, it is going to be 7 cycles for the 7 chakras. So in 7 different ways, in 7 different perspectives, you're going to figure out that from duality to singularity, there will be all of these stages that you have to go through repeatedly, a number of times. And then finally, you get completely purified. Purified also not in a complete sense. You will get purified in a situation. So every situation is basically connected to a template, and a template might have say 5 situations or 6 situations. There are so many situations from childhood, from birth till death, from our incubation till our leaving from this planet. We have to face all these situations and lessons. I think the greatest people are those people who actually enjoy this life that we have in a way that is not very materialistic. They are not in their survival energy. They understand that life is actually given to us so that we can do our inner work. And when they get certain situations and challenges, they don't get baffled by it. And inner work actually makes that happen. So when people go through dark night of the soul, which is also called a sort of death, it is actually the most helpful thing that can happen to you, because when a person dies, most people when they die, after that they regret a lot. During the life, people are complaining and people are angry and upset, but as soon as people die, they are like, oh my god, I should not have behaved like this, or I should not have acted like this. You know why? Because the soul knows everything at that point in time. The soul becomes all knowing. Soul, as soon as it gets out of the body, it realizes and remembers everything, everything. Very instantly, they want to correct their mistakes.
Why the twin flame journey is so unique is because everything happens in cycles and phases. And this is also not a linear journey. It could also be non-linear for some people. Let me explain to you.
This is the very reason why souls keep reincarnating over and over again, because they want to not act in a way that they've acted as when they were in a body. So, some people realize this truth while they're in the body because of multiple times the ego death is happening, and they realize that why am I even entangling in this situation? Why am I even stuck in this situation? Is it worth my energy? Is it worth my time? Because this is not real, this is an illusion. All of this trying to prove something is an illusion. So, a lot of people in Twin Flame, Starseed, and Lightworker journey, Ascension journey is the same almost for everyone, but they have taken different roles and they've taken different categories. They understand this, that inner work is going to set them free. So, they enjoy these phases and cycles on most, I think most of the times they do, which is why a lot of people actually sign up for therapy. I don't do regular therapy. I'm a spiritualist healer, and my therapies are all based on adhyatam and spiritual, indigenous, metaphysical concepts. So when people work with me, I see an eagerness in them to shift from their current situations, and some of them don't have that big an ego, and they understand that all the other people on the planet, all the other 3D people have treated me a certain way which has not made me feel so good about myself, so I need to go to someone who can understand that I'm more of a soul and less of a body.
Let me tell you guys, this piece of information is not available on any channel. No other healer, coach, or guide has talked about twin flames in this way. It's a very specific download that I've received because of channeling, auto reading, and auto writing. And let me also tell you that this is very ancient information. But whenever ancient information is downloaded to someone, it happens because of solar plexus chanting. This obviously is not an easy task. Look at it. It's huge. But there's a way to simplify it.
We humans don't have just a physical body, but we also have an energetic body. And correct inner work takes us in alignment with that energetic body of ours. The energetic body is connected with the chakra system, and in the center of these chakras is our navel. Our navel is a very, very important place because that is also the seat or the place of Manipur chakra, or solar plexus as we call it in English. The Sanskrit name Manipur itself means city of jewels. This is where all of your gifts are. This place, this area is very important. And the Bij mantra, the sound that activates it and makes it function fully, is Ram. So the more you chant the solar plexus sound, the more you will be able to connect with your third eye. Have you ever thought that your gut is your gastrointestinal system that includes stomach and intestines, but it also means to have courage and fortitude? Determination and stamina is also connected with gut. However, the phrase gut feeling is also used to describe an intuitive feeling or response to something. For example, we use the word gut feeling to talk about something that we assume would probably happen or we have a surety about.
This is the way. I will see you in the next video. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.